Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh my god, it did not crit. I've been thinking about changing my Seele build. Right now it's kind of awkward. Damn. Tingyun is just not having any of these. Speed boots? Nope. Crit damage with crit rate, okay. Maybe. Maybe. Welcome. So, it's gonna be a short stream with TheoryCrafting a bit. Because, I mean, you guys know about Dan Heng, right? Hope you guys have seen Imbibitor Lunae in action. I would say this patch is honestly so crazy that it did more to promote. It did more to promote the new Imbibitor Lunae than Kafka and Blade. Because I was gonna E0 Blade, E6 Kafka. But Blade is so good that I'm almost certain I'm going to E2 Blade. So this is the mono team for sure. Like, this is for sure what we're looking at. Now the question is, do we need Lynx as the healer? Because I feel like Fushan is strong enough to be solo tank. Right? If Fushan is strong enough to be solo tank, then we have a very free slot for the last one. Any leaks allowed? I think maybe I'll make this stream private. Maybe I'll make this stream private and we can discuss some information that may or may not be publicly known. Hey, sup. How's it going? Good to see you all. But okay, so I think this is set though, right? This is set. Like these three are pretty much locked. So then the question is, what are our quantum choices? Can I? No, I cannot do advanced mode. Wow, I cannot get a speed boot on the new speed support set for the love of my life. That's crazy. No, that's going down a bit. I'm gonna volume mixer. Okay. So I want to make obviously. Wait, let's put some chill music instead of battle music. There we go. Lynx is really good with Blade. Lynx is really good with Blade. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking, alright? Lynx frees up Locha. So technically I could go this, right? Technically, I could do this. This could be the first team. But we only need 2 teams at the moment. So for sure the other team will be Blade. Right? It has to be Blade, which means Bronya is locked in. Because if I'm gonna go for Imbibitor Lune, I will E6 him. Right? I will E6 Dan Heng. Then how do I build his team? Because we know Seele have E6. That's one team for sure. So I'm trying to focus my resources, right? Imbibitor Lune is here. I was originally thinking about running Bronya and Blade. So that these two basically will be... What about Kafka? No, Kafka is out. Kafka is out. I'm so sad, but Kafka is out. They did nothing to promote Kafka. They did nothing to promote Kafka. I'm so sad. Like, it was basically Dan Heng's show. And I think Dan Heng plays a lot better. Because if you guys play the trial, right, in the version 1.2, it already showed how he functions. And he doesn't consume skill points. Unless I'm wrong. Dan Heng does not consume skill points. His kit revolves around him getting the stacks, and then it does not consume skill points. So Blade and Bronya combo is pretty much neutral, right? Because I have Bronya's cone and Bronya E1, so Bronya has a pretty high chance of refunding skill points. So, oh, this is a pretty... Hey, guys. This is a pretty good... Wait, no. I don't want HP on body. It's crit damage. Oh, my God. It costs 3 skill points? I thought he uses... He doesn't use skill points. I thought he uses his innate stacks. Doesn't he use his own stacks or something? 1 skill point. When you ult. Well, technically... Wait, he uses a lot? Okay, if he uses a lot of skill point, isn't it all the reason to run it like this? Three skill points, but not for the cost of... Oh, it's because the story. No! 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 No. Okay. Bronya and Blade is skill point efficient. I think we can all agree with that, right? I think we can all agree with Bronya and Blade being skill point efficient. I think Bronya and Blade is such an important core that you cannot separate them. Yeah, Blade can't generate, but he does not consume, right? And it's like basically 3 of his turns or 4 of his turns, you're not using any skill points. And then Bronya... Here. Where's duplicate? Bronya at E1. Where is the Eidolons? Where is it? So Bronya E1 has a 50% chance of recovering 1 skill point, right? So 50% chance here. And then if we look at the Lycone, Bronya's Lycone gives 1 skill point. So basically this combination is somewhat neutral. Alright. This combination is somewhat neutral. Okay, so now if we know Dan Heng uses skill points, then do we have to rock Locha then? So it's gonna be like this. This is... But then he has no buffs. Right? Then he has no buffs. He only gets... But Bronya's pushing Blade. Won't Bronya be pushing Blade? What about replacing Blade with Yukon? If I replace Blade with Yukon, why am I pulling E2 Blade? Why do I pull E2 Blade then? I'll do Nikkei stuff later. Don't pull Blade. The Blade is so good on auto. Because this seems so good, right? But then the Bronya is literally only servicing Blade. Because right now, this team... Am I skipping Kafka? No, I'll pull a copy just for fun. I'll just pull a copy for fun. What's my Eidolon on Yukon? It's E6. It's E6. Blade is sub DPS. That's what I'm thinking, right? Speed boots Blade. And then Bronya will be pushing Lune, Imbibitor Lune instead. Instead of Blade pushing... This seems like a pretty good team, right? I think this is what I'll do. How do I feel about Jin Liu? Jin Liu was so damn good in the story. Like, he is so strong. But it's such a shame that Jin Liu in game, it does not match his power in the story. Planetary Rendezvous. I think I need a skill point. Yeah, this is... Replace Blade. Then why am I even pulling Blade? Because look. I already have my Blade 80 and the cone is 70. I want to make Blade work. He's so good as sub DPS. He can tank and he can like do all stuff. And I'm gonna pull Blade E2 to get the 15% crit. If I'm removing Blade, I'm not. Why am I pulling him? Okay, so if Bronya isn't good with Imbibitor Lune, then what if we just use Bronya to push Blade? right? Bronya is just pushing Blade. So this is the current the most broken comp. Bronya, Luocha, and Blade. Like this is broken, right? This comp is really good. This comp is really good. This is probably the best comp on auto right now, hands down. If your Blade is built enough, Bronya will push Blade. This is the best auto comp, and we've got a flex. We've got a flex slot. You can do like Silver Wolf, you can do Pela, right? You can do Pela here, or you can do Silver Wolf. Sure. But my other team is locked because Seele is... Nothing comes close to Seele. Nothing comes close to Seele. So with Seele, because the mono quantum, we're locked into Silver Wolf and Fushan. Fushan has good synergy as well. So we have one more slot. With one more slot. Yeah, we could do links. But I don't think that's aggressive enough. Because links is support. I'm pretty sure Fushan is going to keep this entire team alive. Right? Fushan is enough to keep this entire team alive. We don't need links to heal. I'm pretty sure Fushan is enough. So if Fushan solo is sustaining, we can actually put another support here. Yeah, we can do flex. But my problem is right now, okay? The next, well, including Blade. Where's Blade? Including Blade, the problem right now is if we rock this, right? I mean, I already have Blade, so we'll include Blade. Can Blade be put by himself? Like, can we just slot a Blade here? Long-term better Blade. Yeah, I think Blade will scale. I mean, because he can be used as a sub DPS, which is really chill, right? And being pretty SP neutral. But if you run Blade, you're locked with Bronya, and you're probably locked with Luocha. So have a solo Imbibitor Lune? Solo Imbibitor Lune? Is that the play? What's he gonna do solo? Does he need buffs? Does he need buffs? That's the question. You know how Seele prefers like getting hyper carried. But does he need buffs? If he requires supports, like a Bronya pushing or a Tingyun, like, can he do it on his own? That's the problem. Can he do it on his own? Because right now, Blade, Bronya, and Luocha, these three together are pretty SP neutral. Right? Because Bronya pushing Blade, okay, if Bronya is not pushing Imbibitor Lune and Bronya is pushing just Blade, these two, this combination is pretty neutral. Because then your push has a 50% chance of refunding, and your ult refunds 1 skill point. So these two can just like, they're fine. Plus a positive Luocha. Right? Luocha with Blade is very positive. Is that enough for Imbibitor Lune? Because I'm trying to... I realize that resources are finite. So I'm really trying to... figure out whether or not like what my team will look like in the next 2 patches, so I don't have to farm and like spread my resources. That has hyper carry, but how do you hyper carry him? The only hyper carry I see working are either going to be Tingyun or Yukon, right? Because you don't want Bronya if he consumes skill points, because that's gonna be just a bit crazy. They hype IL so much, but he's actually... That is a one-time nuker. What does Fushan do? I cannot talk about leaks, but it's on the internet. It's on the internet. Play Dan Heng IL, Yukon, and Welt. Where's Yukon? Mono imaginary. This stream gonna be private. I don't think his cone is gonna make him SP neutral. Oh my god. Wait, who said that Lune uses skill points? I thought it's based on his own stacks that he gets. I thought he does not use skill points. He only gains stacks on ult use, but then he doesn't need. He doesn't use SP, no? Because the stacks comes from his other stuff. I know he gets enhanced attack, but it does not come from SP. Right? He uses skill points without stacks. That's not what I'm reading. That is not what I'm reading. What do you... Oh, I see. Damn, I'm so... Yeah, what I'm struggling with right now... Okay. What I'm struggling right now is making the 2 teams. And the problem is, if I E6 Dan Heng, I feel like my blade has nowhere to go. My blade has nowhere to go. So if my blade has nowhere to go, then do I just keep him at E0? I haven't even finished farming his gear. But he's already level 80. Blade has a team with Seele. I know Blade E6 is broken. I played on my Mega Whales account. Right? I played on my friend's Mega Whales account. And Blade is so broken. Blade is actually broken. But I feel like as the poster child, Dan Heng is going to be even more broken than Blade. That's what I feel. But I know Blade is super broken. Oh my god, I should have just... If I E6 Blade, I would not be having this conversation. I would just... Oh god. Or if Kafka was uber broken, then I would just E6 Kafka. But right now, I honestly think Blade looks so good. And of course, Imbibitor Lune had his own theme song. Imbibitor Lune had his own theme song. I think that's a bit crazy. When that song came out, I was like, holy moly. Release your full potential. If Kafka have her song, then yes. If Kafka had her own music video, all right. If Kafka had her own music video, half naked, with all these like cool things, I would put E6 Kafka right then and there. But Kafka did not get the Dan Heng treatment. I cannot believe that I'm choosing husbandos instead of waifus. This is not right. You will clip that? Don't clip that, no. Oh my god. I was not planning on Blade or Imbibitor Lune. Okay, guys, we're not making any progress, okay? We need to make progress. Let's confirm the Seele team so I can finish farming. Alright, this is my Seele. This is my Seele. 71.8. The reason why you want 72 or something is because, or 73, is because E1, 15% additional crit. Right? 15% additional crit. Oops. And then Fushan gives crit rate and crit damage. So basically with Seele E1 and Fushan, it's 100% crit and about 250% crit damage. So this is like, these three are locked. So who do I use for the fourth? We don't have... I mean, I don't think I'll use Lynx. Because... Lynx... I mean, Fushan is able to solo sustain, okay? Fushan can solo sustain, so I have an extra slot. Just add Bronya. But if I add Bronya, Blade is actually just gone, right? The Lycum gives 10%, but yes, if your Seele is E2, you will get enough from the stacking thing. Hey. Pela. Okay, well, either way, I think this is team 1. We can leave the 4th slot empty as we make the 2nd slot. Bronya's skill attack buff. Yeah, but it's about the extra turn mechanic. Maybe Kafka. Kafka. Wait, why would Kafka be good here? Why would Kafka be here? No, you don't need speed on... Okay. Look. Seele, even at 0 speed, okay? Even if Seele has no speed stat. 0. With... Well, where's that thing? Where is it? So 25% speed push, right? This allows it to stack twice. So even you have 0 speed substats on all of your gear and Seele is naked 0 speed, you still get the full cone benefit. You still get the full cone, the max full cone benefit. So unless your Seele is E0, you don't run speed boots. Alright, going back to this. Yeah, and the problem with Kafka, okay. Kafka has big issues right now. First of all, there isn't another 5-star dot. Okay, she's really good. Kafka's really good. But I feel like she needs another 5-star dot that to make it work. So I'm forced, if I want to run Kafka, to run either Luca or Sample. That's adding 2 more guys to the team. I feel like we're steering away. We're kind of steering away from and those are 2 4-stars as well that are not really supports, so they're SP hungry. So I definitely cannot, and I pulled Blade, so I definitely cannot be playing a Kafka team, unfortunately. I'll pull for her to get the character for collection E0, but that's it. Now these 2, Blade is very straightforward. Bronya, Locha, this is the best auto team. Alright, this is the best auto team. I kind of just want to slot Imbibitor Lune here and then just call it a day. Like, maybe this is just it. Like, but this doesn't unlock the full potential of Imbibitor Lune, I feel. This IL team, okay, so Blade, Bronya, Locha, these 3 together is somewhat SP neutral, if not positive, right? When we tested this comp, it's somewhat neutral and positive because Blade doesn't use... Does Blade use 1 when he goes into enhanced state? But it doesn't generate SP, but doesn't use any in the hellscape. So Bronya E1 and her light cone signature cone pairs really well with Blade, and Locha's SP positive. And because he'll be triggering... Locha will be triggering his passive based on Blade's... just how he will be draining HP all the time. Right? He'll be triggering his the spell and all that, and the flower field, whatever. So this combo is alright. And if I E6 Imbibitor Lune, he'll have a pretty good uptime on the ult, which means he gets more stacks from his for his enhanced attack without using skill points. Yeah, Bronya signature cone is 1 SP every 2 ults. And my Bronya is an energy roll plus E1. E1. So there's a 50% refund. So if I E6 Imbibitor Lune, does that give me enough? If I E6 Imbibitor Lune, just kick blade. Do you guys run into this problem? That we can only use 8 teams. Sorry, 8 units. Do you not run into this problem? You want to bring your favorite units along, but you cannot. Because they're stuck. I mean, technically, if I want to play it safe, I just E6 Blade, right? I E6 Blade. And this team just destroys everything. This team actually destroys everything. I don't even have to speculate how good Imbibitor Lune will be. I don't even have to speculate. This team just kills everything. If I E6 Blade, this team actually just kills everything. Like this team does not care. It's got Dispel. It's got Sustain. And it's auto-friendly. Actually, only 3 of them is enough. That's why we can do a flex. Yeah, I don't think Kafka... Unfortunately, I don't think Kafka is... She needs one more. Yeah, she needs one more 5-star dot to shine. Yeah, Lightning Lord, honestly, the way they designed Lightning Lord, I think because Lightning Lord is a separate unit, honestly, they should have made it. I think they should have made it like, okay, if I was the devs, okay, this is how I would make Lightning Lord. This is how I would make Lightning Lord. First of all, immune to CC. If Jing Yuan CC'd, Lightning Lord should not be CC'd. We saw in the story of version 1.2, freaking Jing Yuan was controlled, right? He was under enemy CC. Okay? Jing Yuan was under Big Booba Lady CC. And he still used Lightning Lord. So why can that Jing Yuan use Lightning Lord, but ours cannot under CC? And second of all, instead of increasing Lightning Lord's speed, I would make it so that every time you gain a stack, the Lightning Lord jumps. Each stack is 10%. So if Jing Yuan uses his ultimate, Lightning Lord instantly jumps 30% on the action bar. That's what I would do instead of this speed thing. Yeah, the boss theme was so good. You think Jing Yuan's dead? No, I don't think he's dead just yet. But yeah, I don't think he's receiving a buff. Sad stuff. Sad stuff. Okay, so oh yeah, there's also the blindfold lady. Jingdu. Oh my god. Oh my god, Jinglu. Oh no. I want to E6 Jinglu as well. I played Yan Qing's companion quest. And then oh, I know, it's hilarious. Okay, spoilers, okay? If you guys don't know about the lore, this is spoilers. So, you know how for the Cloud Knights, there are 5 really famous people. There were 5 really, really famous people among the Cloud Knights. Jing Yuan is one of them. And the other 2, actually, one is Blade. Pre-immortal Blade. And also Dan Heng. His previous life. Alright? And also Jing Du. So it was really funny to see Yanqing fight basically 3 of the top Cloud Knights. The blind girl is stronger than Jing Du lore-wise. The blind girl is Jing Du. That's Jing Du, sir. The one wearing the blindfold is Jing Du. For balancing? No, the CM bros are crying because a lot of them saved and skipped Seele and went for Jing Yuan. Oh, the High Cloud Quintet. Ah, I see. The group, yes. So, in the lore, we know it's Jing Liu, who's now the blindfold girl. The master, she's the master of Jing Yuan, and who's the blade master, the previous blade master, right? And then you have Jing Yuan, you have Blade, the previous Blade, and then Dan Feng, which is the previous iteration of Dan Heng. And then there's a last one who is a Foxian beauty, actually. That was Blade's love interest. That was Blade's love interest, who apparently died due to the previous event caused by Dan Feng. That's why Blade really hates Imbibitor Lunae. Not only did he lose the love of his life, apparently he also gained immortality. So that was... There's so much lore. And the worst part is, a lot of these lore is lost in English, actually. I had to dig some CM posts because a lot of the flavor text is not translated properly, which is sad. Oh my god, my water is so heavy. Okay, guys, we have to... Who do I think is in Locha's coffin? Karen. No, I'm kidding. For those of you that get the reference, you know, could be Karen. Yeah. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. I mean, Welt got PTSD, right? Welt got PTSD during the Locha companion mission. The initial flashback. That was hilarious. Okay. Anyhow, back to my team. I've gone nowhere. We really need to determine the teams so that I can plan my budget, okay? I don't want to... Because at this point, it's looking like E6 Blade into E6 Kafka into E6 Imbibitor Lunae. I need to plan, because for those of you that watch my content and are Nikkei lovers, we have 2 summer limiteds coming up, and then we also have Nier this year, plus Red Hood. We already saw the Red Hood stuff in the end of the chapter, so you bet that's gonna be a Pilgrim, right? And Anniversary. So I gotta, you know. Yeah, I have a budget, of course. If I E7, each E7 is like $2,000-$3,000 plus. Sorry, Core 7 on Nikkei is $2,000-$3,000 plus E6 here. Average is like $2,300, right? Plus the cone, like 2.3 to 3,000 if you're lucky. So I don't have, all right, I don't have that much money to spend on 2 gacha games. All right, I can't. My wallet be crying. My water will be crying. Yeah, so I think the choice now is Fushan we're gonna definitely do. Silverwolf, we already have E2. Seele is already E6. So we need to determine who is the core of our second team that we will E6. Right? And the choices are between these. Right now, the only reason why Kafka is even on here is she's E6 has a naked picture of her. That's the only reason. Oh, hey, Pokey. Well, I thought you're linked directly to a country. Nah. Yeah. I like to plan. So Hanabi, I've never heard of Hanabi. So okay, so maybe we leave the slot 1 here flex. I think we can safely leave it as flex. So then we just decide. Oh my god. You know what? If Blade was crap, I don't think we would have any doubts about this. You're doubting Fushan being able to solo? Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll throw links. Okay, we'll throw links in there. We'll throw links. Snowbreak, I'm still playing it. But not right now. I need to do some TheoryCrafting for Honkai Starter. Okay, we'll just throw links in there for temporary mono quantum, okay? Like, but Seele has no buffs right now. Seele has no buffs. So we can do flex. Either Ting or even Yukon. Yukon buffs Seele really well, actually. So we can leave this flex. Fuck. I would say right now, if I had to look at it, overall, strongest is Blade. E6, if we're choosing E6, overall, I think the strongest should be Blade. Because there's already a well-known combination that beats every single content on full auto. Right? With 3 units. Like, this kills everything in like 2-3 cycles. Full auto. If it's E6 Blade. So if I were to do E6, and I pulled Blade already. If I were to do E6 Imbibitor Lune or E6 Kafka, I mean, Blade is not going to go into the first team, right? Like, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. Is this a thing? It feels so out of place. E6 Blade without Locha? I'm playing E6 Blade. I mean E0. I am playing E0 Blade without Locha. Oh, no, I have Locha. Never mind. What am I smoking? I don't know. I think he's still okay. I'm actually lost. Because I will E6 Jinglu, right? I will E6 Jinglu. So if I were to team build from a Jinglu perspective, Jinglu is more similar to Imbibitor Lune. Oh my god, I just don't... Wait, let me read Jinglu's. Oh, it's not posted. Jinglu plus Blade. So it'd be like this. Be like this. And then this slot is Jinglu. Sample and Kafka. The thing is, I don't want to run Kafka with sample, but I have to. So I'll just skip. I mean, I'm not skipping. I'm pull one copy of her. I'll pull one copy of her. Okay, I think this is team 2, yeah? I think this is team 2 then. Blade will be E2. Imbibitor Lune will be E6. Or we wait for E6. Or we wait for E6 Jinglu here. But I think those two are interchangeable, right? You know what the dumb thing is? If I E6 Imbibitor Lune, is he first or is Fushan first? Because if Imbibitor Lune is second, that means I E6 Imbibitor Lune and 3 weeks later, Jinglu comes and replaces. Okay. Alright, fine. He's first. Lune is first. That means I'll E6. I will pay up $2,000, $2,000 to $3,000 to enjoy a character for 6 weeks. Oh lord. Wait, is Jinliu before whoever is the Jinliu's version 1.4, right? She must be first, I hope. Jinliu's 1.5? Wow. This is triple dudes already. This is triple dudes. But they've all got long hair, so it's fine. Seele will be meta forever? Well, I don't see anything coming close to Seele. I don't see anything coming close to Seele. Okay, so this is fine. This is team 2 then. Wow, I can't believe no more Kafka. I cannot believe it. All right, so who do I run as support here? Tingyun, SP neutral, I think. I think this is a fair team, and we run this team into any Quantum Week or Lightning Week. Right, we run this into any Quantum Week team. And if I need more survivability, I run Bailu. So it'll essentially be Bailu and Ting for now. And then when Fushan comes, it'll be like this. Yeah? I think that's fair. And then this is my other team. And then Imbibitor Lune to be replaced. So I think Blade stays no matter what, right? Blade stays no matter what. Wait, so Jinglu is 1.4. Oh my god. If Jinglu is 1.4, then what am I E6ing Imbibitor Lune for? He's just built different. Yeah, I do agree. Blade is pretty damn good. Okay. Shall we do some Blade pulls then? I feel like in a bit we should do some Blade pulls. I'm gonna E2 him. His main character? Yeah, but he doesn't have a freaking, you know, he does not have a freaking music video dedicated to him. Were you guys shocked when you heard the opening sequence, the cutscene? That was so good. That was so good. That was so good. I had goosebumps, personally. That was something else. And it was the same singer who sang Regression during the concert. Or something. If I remember correctly. Okay, so are we set then? Like, this is the team? I feel like, are there any other options other than Ting right now? Because I'm even more tempted to use... Where is she? Yukon. Where's Yukon? Does Yukon give more or Tingyun give more? Because Tingyun's taunt value... Tingyun's taunt value is off the charts. You know why, right? We finally got it. We finally understood why. Because in the story, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. We all saw that crazy cutscene with Tingyun. So basically, that was not Tingyun at all. We don't have the real Tingyun is not here. So the Tingyun we've been using is fake. She's fake. So that's not the actual Tingyun we have, which means, and this is the reason why she always gets hit. Because she has like 2 billion taunt value. No, I'm pretty sure Fushan can solo sustain. Fushan can actually solo sustain. Oh, I mean, if she can, then we just put links. Then that solves everything. But Seele will essentially only get Silver Wolf stuff, right? But for now, Bailu, I'm just gonna keep her at 70, and we do Ting, right? Because Silver Wolf applies either lightning or quantum. You'd still tap. Oh my god. Okay, all right. Okay, buddy. Went. All right. Okay. Yeah, she better. I'm 100% sure Fushan is able to solo sustain. I mean, freaking Locha solo sustains like no tomorrow, right? Locha solo sustains like no tomorrow. You can't speed sync Yukon. Well, you can. So the way to speed sync Yukon, okay, with your team, is basically have your healers, or whatever your other 2 slots are, okay, 1 speed above Yukon. That's all you need to do. 1 or 2 speed above Yukon, which means they will always go up before Yukon, and it doesn't matter if your Seele gets 1 stack, no stack, 2 stacks on the speed buff. The 2 supports will always go just right before Yukon. So you don't have to speed to anything because Seele is going to go after, regardless of how your speed is working. That's how you speed tune. You speed tune the other people. You don't speed tune your main damage dealer. And then Yukon will always be able to get it off. Yeah, my Yukon is like E8 because they gave a free copy and I pulled a ton of copies of Yukon during Locha banner. All right. Okay, one thing is for sure then. E2 Blade, yeah? Let's do some pulls. I think we're sure about E2 Blade, so let's do some pulls. How much have I dropped on Honkai Star Rail? I want to say like 4 or 5,000. All right, let's do this. You know what the crazy part is? I can probably just do this instead of hoarding it for... What am I even gonna get? I already have 2, right? Yeah. Alright, let's do some pulls. Come home, Blade. I already lost my first 50-50, okay? And it was a destruction icon. So I thought I got Blade. But it was Clara. It was freaking Clara. And I was honestly okay with it because Clara was my only character that I did not have. Yeah, I was missing Clara. But then I got her, so that completes my decks. My character deck. Alright, let's go. Early? Okay. Early? Okay. But if Bushan the most? I don't know. I have not. Maybe we'll get a new set by then. But I'm pretty much running all of my supports with the speed set. And the rest doesn't matter. But my gear luck's so bad, I will just run whatever stat is good. Okay, this is what? Pull 60 now? Okay, so I guess we go to hard pity. A soft pity. Okay, so this is soft pity. Just don't make me lose 50-50. Don't make me lose 50-50. Wait. Oh, wow. Really? This is actual hard pity. Like 90 pulls in or something. Yeah. I'm not that lucky with my Honkai Star Rail pulls. Just don't lose the 50-50, please. I already lost one. Okay. 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 How? So do I just skip now? And I'll skip Kafka and straight into... God damn. What does E2 do again? Ultimate gives additional damage. Okay. Crit increased by 15. Holy moly. The worst part is my blade 0 traces because I already did this week's Echo of War, so I have 0 mats to unlock any of the traces. How good is Arlan? It's bottom tier. Alright. Let me at least get it early, yeah? Oh! Yo! Yo, technically, that was pretty much not losing the 50-50. Let's go, baby. How about a double? How about a double? Double blade. Oh my god, that scared me. When Sushan popped up, I thought that was the other blade. Okay. Yo. Okay. Come back. Now we just need another early. Okay, maybe not. 10. 20. Okay, maybe not. Alright, let me convert. That was 20? 30? 40? So if I win the 50-50 now, it's actually still pretty okay, I think. Are we 50 now? This is the 50th pull? Oh, it doesn't matter. I think this is still pretty early. Just let me win. Let me win the 50-50. And this has been a pretty decent pull so far. Come on, baby. That scared me. Oof. Okay. Show me that destruction. I'm on the path of destruction. I'm a follower of the destruction path. Come on. Who said Himeko? Who said Himeko? I read who said Himeko? I read someone saying Himeko. I don't need an E3 Himeko. Oh my god. Oh, it's E2. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I believe we can get early. We can get blade early. 1, 2, 3. If I get it here, it's basically the same as. If I'm getting the next one, it's still the same as going through 90 pulls. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Okay. Just end me. How did I lose all my 50-50s? I've lost 3 50-50s. Was that early? I felt that was not that late. Maybe a double? Okay, wow. It's literally like at the end. $70 or $80? Well then. You know what? You've lost 75-25. I have as well. How much do I have? 50. Yeah. How much can I exchange now? 154. Cool. I don't think I need another Bronya coin, right? How much is Bronya coin if I convert to tickets? 600. 600 is 30 pulls. Wow, yeah, I'm not exchanging this anymore. Okay. Fine. Okay. Okay. I mean, not the worst, I think, right? Could have been worse. Surely could have been worse. I could have gone to full pity the whole time. And, yeah. It just means my luck will be even better when future unit drops. Surely. Of course. Balance in all things. Of course, of course. Yeah. Kind of want to sell my I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But let me show you what real sadness is. Okay, I'll show you what real sadness is. 1 second, let me pull up. This is what real sadness is. Here. Where's the picture? Where is it? Oh, there we go. This is real sadness. Doesn't something seem odd? It's already E6. It's E7. E7 Blade. That's real sadness. So, just balance in all things. Okay. Balance in all things. Wow, I cannot believe I lost all 50-50 those. That's something else. And I get it for Himiko. I don't use Himiko. This is my other lost 50-50. Alright, cool. So now Blade is set up. Then this is the team, right? I think we're pretty set. In Viability Lune, I'll test them out. If E6 is really broken, then we go E6. If not, then we E6 Jinglu. And then for this, for now, I guess I upgraded my Bailu E1, so I'll run the E1 Bailu, and then Tingyun. Wait, does Tingyun need let me double check. Increased attack. Tingyun increases attack. I honestly think it's better to just go Yukon over Tingyun. I honestly feel like Yukon is better than Tingyun. But Yukon is not that SP positive, right? Yukon's pretty hungry versus Tingyun, who's really SP positive. But then Yukon, you can build DPS and actually do damage, or build super defensive and do hyper carry Seele. Oh, so music a bit too intense. Like, so for example, if we go into testing, The problem I have with Ting is that she just dies. She just fully rips. Or 57. This is not max boost. I haven't optimized my Tingyun yet. I have not optimized Tingyun yet, so this is not full. And then 46. So if I'm playing this correctly, right? What I would do is, well, by the way, it doesn't matter. It's SP positive. So I would ult first. Oh my god, my 70-something% crit is, I'm hating it. So now I'm under the state. So I go E. If this kills, then I get another bonus turn, right? Which is still, I'm still 3. I'm still 3. Max stat to aim for attack, I think is 2600 or something. 2.6. So you run speed boots, attack chest, and attack orb. Energy rope and everything else into speed and defensive. So I would have had, so you see how I took 4 turns with Seele, right? But I only ate 1 turn of the buff. I took 4 turns with Seele, but only took Tingyun's buff. Basically, I only lost 1 turn because of how things work. Oh my god, okay. I can't. I have to switch. I lose a ton of crit, but I think I have to switch. I need to optimize that gear a bit, but I can't. I can't deal with this. This is not optimal, but it will have to do. But is it worth buffing attack over crit buff? Well, Tingyun, you get 2, right? Tingyun has higher uptime. Not only do you get an attack buff, you also get damage increase. And DI, damage increase, gives you the most in terms of how much damage is doing output. Okay, so I have to wait until it's Seele's turn. So what's the damage now if I crit, but less crit damage? I lose like 50% crit damage. Yeah, it is quite a lot actually. I lose quite a lot. Because me with not fully buff is like 130. 110, sorry. So I still have 3 turns of this and 2 turns of this. So Tingyun, this is what Tingyun offers. This should be higher. Once I fix it, but so I E here, this should kill, right? And get an extra turn, so that, yeah, I still get the Tingyun. And if I Q here, no, let's just E. We don't need the extra turn. There we go. Oh, we already lose it here. Fine. Oh my god. I did not crit with 90 something percent. Okay. Yeah, that's why. Okay, that's why when Fushan comes out, the 16% or whatever percent crit is so good, because that basically means my Seele is pretty much done in terms of gearing, right? Right now it's 70, 72, let's just say 72, plus 12, plus this, 15, so it's plus 27, so it's pretty much 98. 98, 99 with Fushan. Hence why Fushan is so good for me. Lose all 50-50 and the game knows. The game knows. Sometimes you just get very unlucky. That's how it is. That's how it is. Alright, let's check again. Alright. So, E first. No way. Crit reduction, is that a thing in Genshin? Please don't tell me that's a thing in Genshin. We pump this and hope it crits. Yes, so when I do crit, it goes from 98 to 130, which is a lot more. Wow, it almost pretty much killed. I mean, it did just kill. And then we can save skill points. Right, because we E here, it's dead. And then we E the next one. But we have no teaming buff. So do we want to wait? I feel like we should. Yeah, let's just wait. And we actually need to normal attack for the push. Bug first. Wow, almost crit. Oh my god. I'm almost critting for 200k, huh? That's pretty crazy, actually. So do we ignore the mobs then? Do I get full here? I do. And then land the defense down. And ult before. Please crit. Yeah, before CC, huh? Okay. So I think if I didn't get CC'd there, could have just done it with 0 cycle. Right? Pretty sure I could have just done it with 0 cycle. Yeah, Seele, there's nothing that... basically, Seele is just too good. Seele is just too good. Why are you hitting Bronya? I love having Bronya just 2 speed below Blade. Look at this. It's so perfect. These 3, the synergy is so damn good. Hey, welcome. Oh, I forgot to use forgot to use blade skill. Oops. And this is me with blade. My blade is not built. My blade is not absolutely not built. The gear is wrong. 0 traces. Okay, but you guys see how SP positive this is, right? This is really SP positive. Which is why I really think I can fit Imbibitor Luna. I can't auto right now because my blade is not built. Once my blade is built, Bronya on auto will push blade, but just not at the on the team. Who's on the 4th? The flex right now. I don't know who to. Okay, we got distracted. We were testing Seele with we were testing Seele with Yukon versus Tingyun, right? So we need to test. We need to try the Yukon version. It's not as fast, right? For Mach, for example, it's just a bit slow. It's just a bit slow. If the sprint, she gets the 2 bow stacks. If that's not related to if they made it so it's not related to her attacking and she just activates it, then I think it will work. I don't know if Dan Heng is going to be better than Seele. It's pretty hard to beat Seele. Okay, so what is the buff I'm getting right now? Attack, 80% attack. I don't think that's enough. Yeah, it doesn't even... But maybe for long battles, it's worth it. Okay, so we almost 0 cycled with Seele, right? So what if we played it out and then we actually play the whole thing out? Does it make the second half faster? I don't think you need E6 Fu. I don't think Fu You require E6. Blade is definitely worth it though, I feel. Why did they get all speed instead of defense now? I'll cast here. It's still not enough to do one turn, right? Yeah. Not even close. So we need to open with Quantum then, right? We need to open with Silver Quantum. Yeah, Blade's really worth it. You can stop at E2. I think E2 is a very, very good spot. I hate how Seele's... Oh my god. Imagine how broken it would be if Seele's stealth thing works. Okay, so we got the defense down this time. But let's just apply the quantum so we can kill. And then... Here. No more tech. And this should kill. Yeah. And now we get extra turn. The downside is we have to kind of expand the ult here. And we're going in with... We're going in with zero ult. And we can Yukon ult if we do. Oh, we can actually. If we do this, we hit. And then we can do this. Then we can do this. Okay, so we need Seele to do massive amounts of damage here. And not get CC'd. I don't think I kill with E, right? Even with all the buffs. But I'm hoping the E does at least 100k. Because otherwise it's still just weaker than Yukon. I mean, than Tingyun. Wow, only 40. So Tingyun is better. Tingyun is just better. Oh my god, are you kidding? Alright. I think we stick with Yukon then. So, not Yukon, I mean. So the team is set for now then. This is our team. When Fushan comes out, it goes like this. Right? Because we no longer need the crit buff from... we no longer need the crit buff from... Yukon. So we can just rock that. And Bailu can solo sustain. Or Bailu can solo sustain at level 70. There is no way that Fushan at level 80 cannot solo sustain at ease, whatever. Okay, so this is my team for team 1. Team 2, we already did Blade, we already did Bronya, and we already did Lucha. So basically, it's just Imbibitor Lunate left. Or whoever is going to fit this last team. So what we need to test now is how skill positive it is, right? Because once we figure out how skill positive it is, then we would have a much easier time figuring out... we'll take Welt, for example, and see how Welt performs. If we throw Welt here, and then we use Welt's skill every single time. Is my Welt geared? No. Wow. Okay. I use Pela and Natasha. Yeah, I think Blade just offers way too much. Like, he opens so many ways to play the game that I really think he's just too damn good. Don't know about you guys. This is my honest thought. Oh, I done goofed, didn't I? Oh, I should have waited for my turn. Because this is now going to consume a turn, no? Oh, it didn't. Oh, it still didn't. Okay, fine. Do I auto attack? Yeah, wow. Okay, so here we do 1. We do 2. We put defense down and then we just ult. And this should kill. Yeah, exactly. Blade can always become... Oh my god, it did not crit. So I should have... Let's see. I should have waited for my turn. Here, I should have waited for my turn to E first, then ult. That's fine. That's fine. Doesn't matter. No, Yukon. Yeah, I think unlike Blade, for sure. Unlike Jing, or anyone else for that matters, you really can just have Blade. It's like an upgraded Clara. It's like an upgraded Clara. Is my Blade... Is my Seele E6? She is. She is. And honestly, I think that was probably the best investment I've made. The Seele E6 is huge. Well, I should have ulted first, huh? Because now I'm not going to have ult going in. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to have ult going in. Oops. Did you guys try the new Memory of Chaos? There's something new. 6 stages only on the side. Yeah, big sad for the CN. But I think E6... Ooh, whoa, why is it lagging so hard? E6 Jing Yuan is still Omega OP though. Oops. Music ended. Alright, here you go. Yeah, definitely you want to E2 because then you can run attack boots. Even if you have 0 speed investment, you can then run attack boots, which is really good for Seele. Alright, so defense down. We E first, then ult. If that crit, it just killed. Alright, cool. I think that's enough theory crafting for today. We'll have a think. I think this team is done. Right? I'll bring Tingyun to level 80. She needs it. Or 75 or whatever that is. And then I'll slowly cook these. I'll run someone here for now. And thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye.